Over the last few years, I've made $1 million selling others' products as an affiliate with emails. And in this video, I'm going to give you a complete breakdown of the top 10 lessons that I've learned doing that. Editor, roll the intro and let's dive right into it. All right, so let's break down how we've been able to make over $1 million with affiliate marketing using nothing except emails. Now, before I dive into the 10 lessons that I've learned over the years, first, I'd like to show you the proof that I've actually made $1 million doing this, right? Because I know there's a lot of fakers here, but this is one of the platforms that it's a marketplace called JVZoo where we promote products very often. And as you can see here, our all-time results are over 1.14-ish million dollars. And um, this is just one platform. We do promote on other platforms as well, like Pay Kickstart, Warrior Plus. But just to give you some context here, that the results that I'm sharing with you are real, and I'm not just faking it. Anyway, coming back to our whiteboard, now there are quite a few crucial learnings that I would like to share with you, and I hope you can take them away and implement with your affiliate marketing that you're doing with emails, like I am, and I'm still actively doing this, by the way. And I hope that it can help you. So let's dive right into it. Now, the first and foremost, the very important thing is the product and audience fit. Now, if you have a list of people that are interested in real estate and you're selling them something that's in, I don't know, fitness, it's not gonna relate. Like, sure, maybe you'll have a few people that may end up purchasing what it is that you're recommending, but there's a very, rare chance that it's gonna do exceptional for you because your audience, when they signed up to your email list, was never interested in that in the first place anyway, and they probably don't see you as an authority figure in that particular niche. So you have to make sure that the product that you promote as an affiliate fits your audience and is a topic where your audience looks up to you. So you do have some authority and trust from them in that particular area. And this is the most important make or break point, where if you choose the wrong product to promote, your audience will not really go ahead and buy it from you. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing is that the promotional strategy for your products will differ based on the price point and the kind of product that you're promoting. So for example, if it's an information product, it's going to be much different than how you would promote a software product. And then it's of course going to be much difference on how you promote it as well, depending on the price point, right? So if it's, for example, a $7 product, it's going to be much different from how you're going to promote a, say, 990. My nines don't look like nines, but how you'd promote a $997 product. So your strategy will have to differ based on the price point, especially, and also the type of product that you're promoting. I'll give you an example. Typically, for anything that is between $7 to $47 that we're selling as an affiliate, we would just go straight via email and recommend the product to them. But if it's any more than, say, 247, then email itself is not going to cut it. It's not going to help you get that much conversions and people buying the product itself. So you will have to explore other things, like maybe running a live webinar, or at least doing a proper video where you put yourself in front of your audience and tell them why this is something that they could utilize. And again, it differs based on if you're selling an info product or a software product or whatever kind of product it is that you're selling. But if it's a software, typically I'd go in, shoot a demo video just like this one, and show them every single thing that the software does itself. But if it's a information product, I'm going to tell them about the information that's provided inside the product, right? So again, it differs on how you approach promoting them, and based on the price point and the type of product that you're promoting, you have to come up with a strategy that works for that particular product. There's no one shoe fits all kind of size here, so you have to ensure that you know approach it with a bit of creativity. Then moving on, one thing that I've seen that really helps take your promotion to the next level is offering relevant bonuses, and relevant being the keyword here, because I can offer a million PLR bonuses that will hold close to no value, um, and it will make no difference in my promotional efforts. But if I just offer one high quality relevant bonus, it's gonna make quite a lot of difference. For example, a while ago we ran a promotion where we basically gave our gave the people that bought the particular product from us via our affiliate link, we gave them access to 12-month access to one of our software products, which was highly related to what it is that we were recommending them. We ended up making roughly $10,000 in that promotion with just that one bonus. And on the flip side, we have promoted like $7 products with 10 different PLR bonuses that do not align well with the product that we're promoting, and it just completely tanked. Right. So bonuses are very important, but you have to make sure that what you're offering them as a bonus as an affiliate is a product that they will actually utilize and use, of course. Then moving on to point number 4, you have to make sure that you actually believe in the product that you're promoting as an affiliate. And I've seen this make so much of a difference. Like sometimes, for example, I would go in and run a promotion for a product which I personally don't believe as much that would help my audience, but I do think that it could be helpful slightly, nothing life changing, and it reflects in not only the emails that I write, but even throughout the length of the promotion, right? So we don't end up typically making a lot of money on those because I really struggle to tell people about that particular product. And that's because I don't really believe in it. And if you plan to make long-term money from your list as an affiliate, you have to ensure that you have this integrity built with them, that you have this trust built with them, where they will know that when you recommend a product to them, it's going to be something that's not only high quality, but it's something that's going to help them out in whatever way they're looking for help in. So you have to ensure that, one, you yourself believe that the product will help them, and number two, you build on that trust and integrity with your audience, where you only recommend good tools that, or good products that you've used and tested and utilized yourself. So that would really help, not only just building the trust with your audience, but for you to be able to freely sell it. Right now, for example, if there's something, I basically give myself this check mark, you could say, wherein when I'm looking at a product to promote, I think, will I recommend this to my closest friend to go and purchase and invest their money in? If the product that I'm thinking of promoting fails their test, then I will not recommend it to my audience either. But if it passes, then I'll go in and recommend it to everyone, right? So that's something you have to be really careful about. Then moving on to point number 5, you have to be really consistent with your emailing schedule, right? You can't really, when you go into an affiliate promotion, you can't really just email here and there. You have to make sure you stick with a consistent schedule throughout the entirety of that promotion, and it will really help you give more details about the product to your prospect, to the people on your audience, and of course it's going to result in much more conversions, which directly ties into my next point, which is stick with it. Now, initially, sometimes what happens is, for example, you're starting a promotion and it is a, say, a 7-day product launch that you're going to be promoting. Now you go in and you religiously tell people about it for the first 3 days, but then you see that the conversions aren't there, people aren't really buying it, and you just stop promoting it. And that's probably one of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of affiliate marketers making, because they will leave the promotion at that point and move on to something else instead of keeping on pushing through that phase where they're not generating enough conversions and getting to the point where they are close to the urgency level, which comes towards the end of the promotions life cycles. So make sure you stick throughout. I have seen promotions where for 6 days I won't really make any single sale. On the 7th day, I'm just gonna blow off all 7 days of records that I had previously had for other products, right? So you have to stick with it. You have to ensure that you see the entire promotional cycle of the product that you're promoting as an affiliate. Then the next thing that I really like to do is I like to segment my list so I don't spam the crap out of every single person on my list. Typically, what I do is the first email that I send, it goes out to all the people on my list, and then from there I start segmenting. The next email, it will only go out to, say, the people that have opened the email, and I'll follow that for maybe 1 or 2 days, and then I'll move on to targeting even further and just going with people that have clicked on the links in those emails, because I know that these are the highest, the most interested prospects. So I can really try and pursue them in a different way than talking to a general audience that's not as much interested. And then I'll mix and match. So I'll, say on day 3, I'll again send another email to the entire list talking about whatever it is that I'm promoting. And then I'll further segment it down back to openers and then clickers. And then, of course, one thing that I see people miss out on a lot is they do not email the people that have already purchased the product that you're recommending from you. And what you can do in this case is most products these days have upsells, so you can recommend the upsells to them as well, and push them with Scarcity, saying that, hey, once the launch ends, these upsells would be either not available or would be available at a much higher price, so they can go in and take advantage. And this person has already invested in this particular product, so they will be really, really highly interested in the upsells. And this brings me back to one more thing, that I can also offer bonuses that are different from the front end bonuses to the people that purchase upsells as well. And that really helps me get more revenue and sales out of my affiliate promotion cycle. Then moving on, another thing that I really like to do is that I prefer telling stories in my emails, right? So think about it this way: humans are in general more interested in hearing stories of how things turned around for someone than just seeing numbers on the screen. So that's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to start incorporating more stories into your emails. Like, even if you're promoting a product as an affiliate, you can take the case studies of that particular product and convert that into a story. Like, hey, this was a business owner. For example, you're promoting something to business owners, and you're saying this was the business owner that used this software, and then he got this result from it. And I've seen that in some cases stories typically tend to do much better, because the person that's reading the email can really relate with the story and put themselves in the shoes of the person you're telling the story of, and that helps them convert into a buyer for the product that you're promoting. Then moving on, coming back to testing. Now, I want you to make sure that you keep on running A/B tests for really everything. You have to make sure you run A/B tests for your subjects, your emails, which of your emails are responsible for more clicks, which of your subject lines are responsible for more opens. And the more data that you collect, the better future results you can get. Even if in some cases your tests fail, um it's completely fine. You just keep on running tests and trying to get 1% better every single day. And by 1% better, I mean, for example, you run a split test and you have two different kind of subject lines and one just performs slightly better, you take that framework, apply that onto your next campaign, and then come up with a completely new subject line to test against it. And perhaps that will win as well, and you will have an even higher conversion subject line or email body. um, every single eyeball that you can get in this attention economy is essential. So you have to make sure that you keep on testing, keep on improving. And then lastly, probably the biggest factor of any affiliate campaign is the scarcity, and you have to make sure you don't fake it, you don't lie, you implement scarcity um, in a genuine and authentic way. Now, I'll give you a few examples. For example, the promotions that we typically run are ran during a particular product launch phase, which is between 4 to 7 days. And in it, you can we basically push the scarcity of the fact that, hey, either the price is going to increase or the product is not going to be available to purchase. And then we make sure that that actually happens. The vendor that is selling the product actually holds up to that claim. And then in case it's an evergreen product, the price is not going to increase, or the um, window to purchase it is not going to close down. What you can do is you can add a limit, either number or time, on your own bonuses, so that way you can push your own scarcity and get more people to buy during a specific window, and then you can move on to the next promotion and so on. But yeah, these are the few things that we implement into our affiliate marketing that we do via emails, and it has immensely helped us generate quite a lot of revenue over the last few years. We've collectively done close to $2 million, but on this platform that I just showed you, we've done 1 million, 1.1 million. So yeah, these frameworks and these tactics work. Make sure you implement them in your own emails, especially for affiliate marketing. But you can really essentially implement this whenever you're selling anything, even if it's your own product. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to our channel, and let me know in the comments what more you'd like to see. Cheers.